Hey guys, it's Sam, and this is my wrap-up for NovaTeen Book Festival. NovaTeen Book Festival took place the very beginning of March, and I attended, and it was amazing, and I wanted to kind of give you guys a wrap-up on it. I had so much fun. I met a nice handful of you that were in the area and that went to it. It was awesome to talk to a lot of you, to take pictures with you. I posted a lot of those on my Instagram account, so you can go and click those down below if you want to see some of those pictures. It was amazing. I tried to get some vlog footage in, but I am a horrible vlogger. My camera is not really well suited to vlogging, so I took my phone, obviously, because you have a phone on you, and it's very kind of difficult to vlog on a phone where the camera's not doing so well and having multiple bags of books and stuff. And I went with a friend who had recently sprained her knee, and so she couldn't really like hold bags or something so that I could like vlog or anything, so it was a lot. But I tried to get some footage, which I will insert at the end. But it was an amazing time. If you guys are seeing book festivals popping up near you, even if there's authors that you haven't really had any interactions with or that you have not read their books yet, I would really recommend going. They are a ton of fun. I've been to about 3 or 4 now, and they're amazing. NovaTeen Book Festival is Northern Virginia Book Festival. It took place in a high school in Arlington, and it was awesome. The staff did an amazing job. I think this is only their 2nd or 3rd year, and they did an awesome job. There were so many authors there. There were so many people there. The staff was super, super nice and friendly, like some of the friendliest staff that I've ever encountered at any kind of event. They had books for sale there, which they actually ran out of books. That was the one complaint that I had, was that they did run out of books. I guess they had more people there than they thought they were going to, so I think in future years they will remedy that because they're just kind of getting used to the amount of people that they're getting there. But other than that, it was amazing. They had so many panels. They had large panels with authors, like 4 at a time, and they had smaller like breakout sessions with authors. I actually got there kind of late. I got there at 1, again, because I was coming from a long ways away, and my friend was a little disabled that day, so we couldn't get there super early, but I got to see a couple of the panels, and then at the very end they had a book signing for a few hours with all of the authors, and that was really, really well done. It was very well managed. Everyone was very nice. The authors were awesome. The room that they had set up for the authors was really good, because I've been to book festivals before where they kind of have everyone crammed into one small room and it's mass chaos, and they did a really great job. Like I said, the staff was awesome, and all the panels are really interesting. They kind of had them themed with different like songs, I think was a theme for this, so that was cool. So they had different like popular songs as the titles of the panels and stuff. So I went to one that was Love the Way You Lie, and that was all about like books about lying and conspiracy and stuff like that, which was really cool. So I had a fantastic time. If you are anywhere in the area, keep track of NovaTeen Book Festival. They have a Twitter as well as a Tumblr, which I will link down below. But plan on going next year. I have been planning to go to that festival since I heard about it last August, I believe, so it was well worth it. They did a really amazing job. The authors that were there were super nice. Some of my favorites were there. You'll see, again, footage of them, so that was awesome. I got a lot of books signed. A lot of the books that I got signed were actually included in my giveaway video. I will link that down below if you haven't seen it. I'm doing a ton of signed books giveaway for US. I'm also doing an international giveaway as well, so that will be linked down below. But it was amazing. It was amazing meeting so many of you. It was amazing meeting the authors. You had a chance to kind of talk to them for a little longer than you do at some bigger book festivals, and it was just a lot of fun. Also, I want to show you a couple of the books that I picked up. I got a lot of books signed. I got The Winter's Curse and The Winter's Crime signed by Marie Rutkowski. I got my Fallen Kingdom series signed. I got Snow Like Ashes signed. So I also want to show some of the books that I haven't read yet that I also got signed. So I picked up Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. Rachel Hawkins is a really funny person. She was on a few of the panels that I watched, and she is hysterical, and I've wanted to read this book for a while. It is about a girl who is very popular, kind of like the homecoming queen, I believe, and like all of these like very stereotypically popular high school girl. And one day she's in the bathroom and the school janitor dies in front of her, and she gets these kinds of superpowers, basically. And she has to protect another person at her school that I don't think she's very fond of. So I've been wanting to read this for a while. I've heard really good things. The sequel's coming out soon. If it's not out already, it might be. But I really wanted to read this for a while, and then I saw Rachel and I was like, I need to read this book. You are hysterical. You are so funny. So I picked this up and I plan on reading this hopefully soon. It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. I then picked up The Glass Arrow by Kristen Simmons, and I don't know a ton about this. I know it's a fantasy world, and I feel like it's kind of fantasy Handmaid's Tale, so it's about like surrogate women, like women being rounded up to give birth to babies for certain people, I think, but I don't know a ton about it, and I kind of want to go in blind to this one. Like, I don't want to know anything about it. And again, she was another author that seemed very, very cool, so I wanted to pick up one of her books. And like I said, I couldn't pick up books from every author because a lot of the books were sold out, but I wanted to pick up this one. It sounds really interesting, and it's also shorter, so I'm very excited about that. And the last book that I picked up for myself was All the Right Places by Jennifer Niven. This is a contemporary story, and I think it's about suicide, and there is a girl, and she's having a rough time, and she goes to the top of a bell tower in her town, and she is going to commit suicide, and she actually runs into a guy up there, and he convinces her, I think, not to jump, and then they kind of form this friendship. I think that's what it's about. I've actually not looked into this since I heard about it because I wanted to read it and I want to go in as blind as possible, but I have heard really amazing things about this. It's starting to get a lot of hype, so I want to read it before the hype overtakes me. And I've been really into the darker contemporary stories lately. I've kind of discovered that contemporary stories that are still nice and fun, but also have like an element of other stuff going on, like darker themes or like family themes or stuff like that. So this sounds like something I'm really going to enjoy. And Jennifer Niven was a really sweet person. She actually had a copy of one of her books that she was having everybody else sign that was getting their book signed. She wanted you to sign her book. So like the entire book was covered in signatures from people because this is her debut novel. And it was really cute and really sweet and very awesome that she was like so into, you know, like her fans and stuff like that because she's a debut author, and it was really awesome. So I'm really interested to read this one as well. So now I'm going to insert all of the footage. Again, like I said, it's not very much of it, but I had a really great time. I hope that the next convention I go to, I have a little better footage taking, that I work out some kind of system for it. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but hopefully I will. But thank you all for watching, and I will see all of you guys soon. Bye!
If you've read the book, you will have met Prince Niven, and he originally was a bad guy. He really was a guy who was there in all ways. And as soon as I started writing him on the page, all of a sudden he had a scar, and that was not in my